Look what the postman just delivered to me. Wow! Guys, well, welcome to my shop. This is it. This is where I work on bikes, apparently, my backyard. So for those of you who don't know, this is actually a new Chinese bike that I bought off of Amazon. I got it to my door for about $1,600. And there are definitely things that we need to work out. The thing that drives me most crazy though, when you rev the bike like to any decent RPM, it just vibrates like crazy. It's mostly in the gauge cluster, so we're gonna diagnose that today. I definitely do need to tune the carb. I'm not gonna rejet, I don't have the jets on hand. I'm just gonna adjust the air fuel screw, richen it up just a little bit. It already runs pretty well, so I'm not too worried about it. Last video, a lot of you guys were commenting that, you know, for $1,600, you could have got a really good used, like Yamaha, like a 6 or 750cc, or like something really good. But I totally forgot to tell you guys that this bike actually came with gloves and motorcycle riding goggles and also grip handles. So I mean, if that's not worth it, I don't know what is. I mean, I can get a lot of gardening out of these things, so kind of just bought this thing for the swag. So you want to just jump right into it. Well, here she is. So first things first, let me just show you guys what it sounds like. Let me just fire her up really quick, give her a little bit of a rev, and I'll show you guys what I mean by the vibration. It just sounds awful. Starts up fast, dude. It's a good running bike. All right, so give this a listen. When in fact, it should sound something more like this. Good looking engine, I'll give it that. All right, so what I'm gonna start off doing is I'm gonna make sure all the bolts are nice and tight, all the mounts for the engine, everything. The bike doesn't like shake as it like vibrate, it just kind of rattles the plastics around when you're riding, which is just annoying. It's not unsafe, it's just annoying. Check the brakes, they feel really good already, but I'm gonna just check them just in case. I'm also gonna take off this nasty muffler. So I got this bad boy for $34, I believe. Once that's mounted up though, that's gonna look a heck of a lot better than that stock one, huh? Other than that, just give it a full kind of rundown, make sure it's safe to ride on the road. I actually just got the paperwork too from Power Sports. They mailed stuff. So basically, when they shipped me this bike, when they shipped the bike, I got the bike in the box and everything, had the keys, it had some miscellaneous stuff like mirrors and stuff, but it didn't come with any of the paperwork, so I was kind of skeptical. Like I talked to them on the phone, they said that I need to mail stuff to them, whatever. I didn't know what to do because it didn't come with any of the paperwork. Came with the certificate of origin, but nothing else. But then a couple days later, I actually got these gloves and everything in the mail, so I'm like, they're shipping stuff separately. And then today, a few days after I got the gloves and everything, I just got the paperwork, so that's all set. I just need to ship them back some stuff. They'll figure out registration and then send it all to me, so we should be all set to ride, hopefully this coming week. So I'm hoping we can get on the road here pretty soon. And by that time, I kind of just want to have this thing completely all done and safe to ride and ready to ride. I forgot to tell you guys too that last video, I didn't show it, but I actually changed the oil off camera. I did say that I did, but I changed the oil off camera before we tried to start it up. So, and also a lot of you guys were getting triggered last video as well because the manual said to do 90 octane and above. A lot of these measurements on this bike and whatnot are definitely not for United States measurements. So you kind of have to do some conversions and whatnot. Just like the fuel, it says 90 octane and above, but that actually equals 87 octane here in the good old US of A. This is like a 125cc carbureted air-cooled engine from like an 80s or 70s or 80s design. So it's not gonna be running on premium. So whoever's been commenting that, you guys are just noobs. Just stop.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies.
I found the problem. Problem is these things, nothing else. I thought it was the gauge cluster, in which case I'd be like, I don't know, I can't fix that. but it's actually just these. I'm sure I can fix that somehow.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights, paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me.
Honestly, I'm still expecting it to vibrate just as much, so let's see. I don't think that's nearly as bad, actually. I think that's significantly improved. Definitely better. That's awesome. Good.
Can make me move. You can make me move.
All right, well, I don't think there is an air fuel screw on here. There's nothing. I know that they're normally capped off, like the Virago that I was working on, it was also capped off. This one doesn't even have one. There's no cap anywhere. Unless that number 5 is it, but that's not where the air fuel screw should be. Normally it's on the bottom, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. You guys can see there's no screw in there. No screw in there. So I'm just gonna leave it. It's running great anyway. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Just gonna adjust the idle screw. I think I'm gonna install that exhaust first. I kinda just wanna see how it sounds. All right, so this is stock exhaust. This is the before sound, before we put the exhaust on it. All right, well, let's get the old one off, get the new one on. And here's the little guy that makes this California legal. Might as well get to it, right?
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemical.
This is shaping up to look really good. So all I have to do now is bolt that into there, into the hanger. I'm glad it all fits up, by the way. And I did confirm that this actually is the right size pipe. So it slides right onto the stock pipe perfectly. So as you can see, it slides right in there. This is good enough for a first test and just to see how it looks. So I'm excited, so let's get to it. Let's finalize this installation.
Collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights, paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights, paint the skies, only you can make me move.
All right, my guess is there's gonna be an exhaust leak somewhere here. Probably right there. What I may do, because the exhaust pipe too is pretty close to your foot here, I may end up just exhaust wrapping it. I have some leftover from my cafe racer builds. So I may end up doing that. That way too, it would hide this big old gap here. I may fill that with something just to, seal it up better and then wrap it. Or I may just do some exhaust weld tape. I'm not sure, but it's pretty much the final product. So let's take it out to the yard and see how it sounds. But disclaimer, I don't expect it to be that good. It's a 125cc Chinese engine, so I just want to put that out there so I don't get haters. Be nice to me, guys. Come on, man. I'm just doing this for fun for you guys, man. Well, how much better does that look? Ooh, that looks a lot better. All right, you guys ready for this? I'm ready for this. Again, disclaimer, I'm not expecting it to be that great. It's a 125cc, 1-cylinder Chinese engine, but hey, it's better than it was. Let's try it. happy with it? That's definitely better than it was. But is it faster? That's the real question. That's the real question. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to wait for tomorrow. Hopefully it's not raining again. It's been raining like crazy these last couple days. So I'm hoping to finish this all tomorrow. I still have to do the steering, align the steering and everything, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, here's the dash at night. I actually really dig it. This is the first time that I'm seeing it on at night with it all illuminated and everything. Actually looks really cool. All right, it's warm now. That runs a lot better. Better than it was. All right, guys, well, it is getting kind of stormy out here. So it's gonna rain tonight for sure. I'm just hoping it doesn't keep raining to tomorrow. I just have to align the steering. The clip-ons aren't perfectly straight with the bike and the wheel and everything, so just gonna have to do that. It'll take like 2 minutes to get that done. Update on this bad boy. Lots of parts are actually coming in right now. The motor and controller actually got flagged by customs, and so I had to fill out some paperwork, but I think they're in the United States. So all right, let's get this guy back in the front yard, and I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new day. I got the bike out already. So what we need to do today, I gotta say, it looks pretty good next to her right there. That looks pretty good right there with that carbon fiber exhaust, man. Ooh-wee. So what we need to do today is just straighten out the steering. You just gotta loosen that bolt right there, move this, loosen the other side bolt, move that, and it's all done. So let's do it. All right, and I actually just remembered I also have to adjust the clutch cable just a little bit. You can't put it in neutral. It doesn't move forward if you put it in gear, but you can't get it in neutral still. So I'm gonna adjust the clutch cable really quick, then we'll go on our first ride with the new exhaust. I think the engine just needs to get broken in a little bit because I adjusted the clutch again and I can hear full disengagement with the clutch, and the pull that the clutch gets should be plenty to disengage the clutch entirely. So what I'm thinking is the engine just needs to get broken in. I'm pretty sure it's just too fresh and that the clutch grabs a little bit too hard still. So even with like the full disengagement, if you throttle it really hard, you can feel it start to creep up. So I'm just gonna ride with it for a little bit like that. It'll probably just work itself in, and then I'll be able to shift to neutral and everything just fine after the first few miles. So, but it's all ready to go on the ride, so let's do it, dude. See, it's in gear right now. It's not pulling it forward at all. Like, it's easy to maneuver and everything. And you can see it's not pulling it forward at all. But if I give it throttle, it starts to move forward, even with the clutch pulled in. And it's clearly fully disengaged. Watch, listen to the engine, and then watch me as I'm letting it go slowly. Starts grabbing the clutch right there. Yeah, so it's clearly fully disengaged. I think the engine just needs to break in a little bit. Oh yeah, that drives a lot better. That drives a lot better already. The clutch is a little bit hard to pull. I think that'll be worked out though over time. I'll probably lube it as well at some point. Well, I'm gonna go around the block again. I'm at my helmet up for a little bit so you guys can hear it a little bit better, but I'm not gonna do much talking this time. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the engine. It'll do city streets, that's for sure. Now I'm hearing a clicking. It sounds like it's from the engine. Like every now and then I'll hear a pretty solid clunk. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I won't worry about it just yet. All right, let's do it again. This time helmet down in case there was a bunch of wind noise. Brakes and everything feel fine. Nothing special, but definitely something to be desired. Something happened. Did my changes break? Something just happened. Was that a false neutral? That was a false neutral right there. My hand is so stiff right now. Oh, pulling this clutch is not fun. It smells like something. All right, time to bring her home. Oh, it smells like new engine. That's what it smells like. All right, let's take her home, boys. Oh, it's not fun to pull the clutch. My hand already hurts. I definitely need to lube it or adjust it better. I don't know, man. Other than that, though, this is running great. It's running great right now. Oh, no, get up. We're filming the outro. Didn't want to have to do this. I'm going to have to RKO you. Okay, I'm winding up for the RKO. Better watch out. All right, here we go. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. It ran way smoother than it did the first time. It definitely needed some more adjusting before it could actually run smoothly out of the box, but it definitely ran a lot smoother. I'm going to give you guys one last rev test before the video ends, just to show you guys how good it sounds. If there's any gas in it. All right, well, that's officially gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. All your support means a lot, especially in this weird time for everybody. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos coming at you soon. If you guys want more content, check out my new channel, the Inja 2.0, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.